Welcome to Option B. This video is to introduce you to the concepts covered in Option B and to help you find what you need within Schoology. So, what will you learn in this course? Here's a brief synopsis of each of the Option B subsections. In B.1, you will look at microorganisms in industry with an emphasis on the process of fermentation. You will also conduct a lab with your regular classroom teacher, in which you identify various forms of bacteria through a staining procedure. In B.2, we will look into the details of transgenic organisms and their role in agriculture. In B.3, we will look at the role of microorganisms in cleaning up the environment, also known as bioremediation. As well, we will look at how aggregates of microorganisms form biofilms with emergent properties. And that wraps it up if you're a standard level student. But if you're a higher level student, we move on to B.4, where we look at biotechnology in the detection of disease, for example, using the ELISA test. Once again, in B.4, we will examine the use of transgenic organisms in the production of proteins that mitigate disease. And lastly, for higher level students, in B.5, we will examine bioinformatics, the use of databases in biotechnology to identify new organisms, to study the relatedness among organisms, to identify gene sequences that are important in industry or medicine. So, how is the course organized? If you go into Schoology, you will see the folders labeled B1, B2, B3, etc. Each folder is clearly labeled, including the approximate time you should be spending within the folder. Now, in the introduction folder, you will see that there is some mandatory reading that's important for the organization of the class, as well as some guidelines providing some approximate times for the completion of the 4 to 5 week course, depending on whether you're standard level or higher level. Ultimately, it's up to you to manage your time, but I hope that these guidelines will be helpful. Then as you work your way through the course, you will open each folder, such as B.1, and you will see the understandings, applications, and skills here at the top. You will see 2 folders with content, as well as a resource folder at the bottom. Now, the resource folder has scanned text pages as well as full-length videos covering the content for the section. This resource folder should be important to you. As well, in case questions arise, there is a question dump document available here. Now, your teacher will work to respond to the questions as you post them. Now, upon opening one of the subfolders, you will see a list of activities. Now, you're expected to complete every activity in the subfolder, but the order is really up to you. Most logically, you could start at the top and work your way down, but again, the pace and sequence of the course is up to you. Each activity starts with an action verb telling you what's expected, and any lab work will be completed in class with your regular class teacher. Now, once you've completed a folder, you will take the summative assessment that is located just outside and just below each folder. Once you have completed B.1 to B.3 for standard level, or B.1 to B.5 for higher level, then you will have completed the course. Now, as this is an online class, what if you need some help? If you need help understanding certain concepts, or you need assistance with Schoology-related problems, you can contact the lead teacher for the option. Or an even better idea would be to contact your regular classroom teacher. Now, it's also possible that once a week live web chats will be made available to you. This depends on the teacher that's leading the option. Keep your eyes open for web chat announcements. The lead teacher for your option is excited to have all of you joining this course, Option B. I hope that you enjoy what you learn, keeping in mind that you have had the unique opportunity to choose your option in IB Biology. Welcome to Option B.